Out of control here.
We'll be counting that time. Hello, sir. Nice to see you again.
Everybody, how you doing? Good to see you. Good evening and welcome to a special City Council meeting for Tuesday, May 14th. A little bit about what's going to go on tonight. In a minute, we're going to go to the first agenda item, which is to canvass the election. I'm going to read a little bit out of the ordinance. At that time, we'll go ahead and take action on that. Following that, we'll move straight down to an oath of office. We'll administer the oath of office, and then we'll give each of the council members 3 minutes to say a few words.
Are you supposed to talk?
Well, you don't. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going there. All right. So, and then following that, we'll get pictures. People will have a chance to meet with family, friends, and then I think probably a lot of people have plans for later on. So it should move fairly quickly. If it goes according to plan, it never does. So we're going to move right now to item number 1, canvass the election. 1A, first and final consideration of an action on City of Sugar Land ordinance number 2160. An ordinance of the City Council of the City of Sugar Land, Texas, canvassing the returns and declaring the results of an election held on May 4th, 2019, to elect a council member to single-member District 1, 2, and 4. Calling for a runoff election for Saturday, June 8th, 2019, to elect a council member to single-member District number 2. Providing for early voting and notice of the runoff election, and providing for other matters related to the runoff election. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit of the ordinance so that people know what the totals were. These are the official results of the election. For Council Member District 1, Mohammed Ajiz, 431 votes. Steve Porter, the incumbent, 1,370 votes. Congratulations, Steve. Council Member District 2, Nabila Mansour, 1,429 votes. David Gornett, 1,112. Naushad Kermali, 1,634. The runoff on June 8th will be between Nabila Mansour and Naushad Kermali. Councilmember District 4, Carol McCutcheon, 2,217 votes. William Ferguson, 1,245. Early voting will begin, let me see, where is it, Thomas? June 8th is the date. Early voting begins on
May 28th, Mayor.
May 28th, okay. So I'll go ahead and make the motion.
I'll second the motion, Mayor.
Got a motion by me, got a second by Gandhi. If you'll vote at this time, please. And thankfully, it's a 6-0 vote with one council member absent. Bridget couldn't be with us tonight. She was out of town. Item number 2, the oath of office. I'm going to administer the oath of office to Steve R. Porter, council member District 1, Stuart Jacobson, council member District 3, and Carol McCutcheon, council member District 4. And I'd ask all 3 of them to join me down front, and if they'll face the audience, I'll face them. You're going to have to share. First of all, congratulations to all 3 of you. Oath of office. And we're going to start, and then if you'll raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of
City Council Member District 4
of the City of Sugar Land,
of the City of Sugar Land,
County of Fort Bend,
County of Fort Bend,
State of Texas,
State of Texas,
and will to the best of my ability preserve,
and will to the best of my ability preserve,
protect,
and
defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States
defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States
and of this state, and the Charter and ordinances of the city.
and the Charter and the ordinances of the city.
And I furthermore solemnly swear
And I furthermore solemnly swear
that I have not directly
that I have not directly
or indirectly paid,
or indirectly paid,
offered,
offered,
or promised to pay,
or promised to pay,
contributed,
contributed,
or promised to contribute any money
or promised to contribute any money
or valuable thing,
or valuable thing,
or promised any public office or employment
or promised any public office or employment
as a reward to secure my appointment
as a reward to secure my appointment
or the confirmation thereof, so help me God.
or the confirmation thereof, so help me God.
Congratulations. Amy, would you like to say a few words before I open it for them?
But I really didn't know I was saying anything, so.
You'll rise to the occasion, don't worry.
I'll find words. Somehow I think I'll find words. Okay, to all of you who are here, you are what makes the city great, not us. We couldn't do it without an incredible citizenship such as you. I have been truly blessed to serve for 8 years on city council. I won by one vote. It tells you the power of every single voice in this city. It has been an extraordinary 8 years. I've served under 2 mayors. We've had the transition of a number of council members. Don Smithers was my mentor. He was here tonight. Harish Jaju, we got on. We were freshmen together, and he left me, sadly. Mary Joyce. We've had new council members come on since I've been here. So we've got Steve Porter, actually he's new compared to me. Carol, we'll get to you. Jennifer, Bridget came on with me. We have done so much. The landscape of the city has changed since I got on. We have a ball field, which we never had, a performing arts center. We have a water treatment plant. We've got 30,000 new citizens with an annexation. We have done a tremendous amount. We survived hurricanes and flooding, and it only made us stronger. It made us prouder of our city. We are one of the safest cities. I could not be more proud of our police force, our fire department, and under me, our new EMS system, which is great. I always wanted that, and now we have it. So we are able to provide medical care quickly to our citizens. So it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. I feel blessed to be here. I could not pick a better person to take my place. You knew it was coming. Stuart Jacobson is a friend. He is my financial advisor. He has got legal training and financial training. Who better to help manage the affairs of the city than somebody who has all the experience and leadership qualities this man has? His list goes on and on. So without further ado, I say thank you, thank you, thank you for the privilege of letting me serve you all of these years. I feel truly blessed, and I'm especially happy that now I can actually be married and spend time with my wonderful husband, who has missed me tremendously during all of this. And now I will pass the baton, I guess, to the longest-serving member, Steve Porter.
Just a few remarks. I'm on the clock, so it won't be very long. I want to say thank you to the residents of District 1, the new residents of District 1, for your confidence in voting for me, and you can count on me fulfilling my duties here. I want to thank my campaign team. In particular, I want to thank the love of my life and campaign manager, Nancy Porter. Our whole campaign team worked really hard, but she was the slave driver. I would like to thank my friends and family who honor me by being here tonight and by watching on TV. I'd like to put this in perspective for just a moment. One single council member can't do much without the support of their peers. To the extent that I was able to deliver, or the city was able to deliver, infrastructure upgrades and other things to District 1, it was because my council members saw the wisdom of the general interest. And that's probably one of the most difficult challenges of a district council member. So I appreciate that. I thank you. I thank you very much. Finally, I ran on keeping Sugarland Sugarland. In very large part, Sugarland is Sugarland because of the over 800 employees that we have here that work day and night to deliver services to our residents. They keep us safe. They transport us to the hospital. They put our house fires out. They deliver reliable water, and they take the water away when we're done. They ensure our trash is picked up. They keep our streets and sidewalks in good repair. They run a self-funded airport. They manage the city's finances and pay our bills. They work hard to attract and retain businesses that provide jobs for our residents, and those jobs in turn support our commercial activities and restaurants. They staff the emergency operations center when things like Harvey happen to us or big rain events. They're working 12-hour shifts. They're going out in the middle of the night. They're going out in the rain, putting up barricades, putting up sandbags when their families are at home without them. So they're doing quite a thing. They enforce our building codes so our houses don't fall down. They deliver amenities like parks. You heard Amy mention several of them. They communicate with us as residents, and they engage us to try to make sure that we know what's going on and that we can make a difference and we can plug in. And there are a lot of other services that we take for granted. They are the big reason that we enjoy the quality of life we have today. And so I can't take credit for all that. The city council doesn't take credit for all that. Our employees are amazing. And so they deserve a lot of credit for the things that we like to talk about, but they deliver. So thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. I want to tell you, when my wife Sharon and I got here, we walked into the vestibule there, and there was the sign-in. She said, do I need to sign in? And I said, well, that's just for people who want to object to something that's on the agenda. And she said, you got a pen? So, all that being aside, here's what I really want to say. I am very honored to become part of this institution that is the Sugarland City Council, and to be part of the history of the city of Sugarland. When my council service is done, I want people to say two things: that A, he served honorably, and B, he didn't try to get reelected. He just did what he thought was right every time there was a vote. And those were the two things that I want, that I promise that I'll do. I want to say that if there was ever anyone whose pumps it's difficult to fill, it would be Amy Mitchell's. Here's a woman who taught me about how to be an independent voice on council. Amy never failed to stand up for what she believed in, regardless of whether it was popular or not, and at the risk of being unpopular at times. And so for that, and that example that Amy set for me, I can tell you that I'm eternally grateful, and I'm going to elaborate that at the roast the party tomorrow night, the celebration tomorrow night. And the other thing is that I want to say that I appreciate all the mentorship and advice and support that I got from all my friends and supporters, but I'm pretty glad I didn't get to test that support by making them actually come out and vote for me. So thank you very much.
Thank you all for coming this evening. First of all, I would like to thank Councilmember Amy Mitchell for her dedicated 8 years of service to our city. Amy has truly poured her heart and soul into serving the people of Sugar Land. Thank you, Amy. And so, wow, I can't believe it's already been 2 years since I was sworn in. It's been the fastest 2 years of my life. My term started with Hurricane Harvey and the annexation of Greatwood and New Territory, and it didn't let up. Through it all, I have worked hard on behalf of the people of District 4, as well as everyone in the city of Sugar Land. I am grateful and humbled that you re-elected me to continue to serve as your voice on City Council. First and foremost, I would like to thank my incredible husband, Joe, of 31 years. So thank you. Without Joe's support and the sacrifices he's made, I wouldn't be able to serve at the level that I do. Next, I would like to thank everyone who voted for me because, as we know, each and every vote matters. I would also like to thank everyone who helped with my campaign, whether it was in a large way or a small way, because it all added up. Thank you for making a difference. I am just blessed to serve, and one of the best things about serving is the opportunity to meet people that I otherwise might not have met. Thank you for believing in me, and thank you again for re-electing me. God bless you, and God bless Sugar Land.
Stuart, if you'll...
I did sit down because I'm not on city council anymore.
Amy, I'd like to say on behalf of the City Council and actually on behalf of myself, thank you for the 8 years of service. And Gordon, thank you for loaning her to us for a while after you got married. In a minute, what we're going to do is we're going to break. The council members are going to go in the back. They're going to take an oath of office from Thomas. They're going to come back and we're going to do photos. So if you all want to get some photos, please hang around. We'll all be down out here in front. Thomas, I'll let you guys go ahead and get that taken care of. And I'll go ahead and make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Done.